Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. This is the chart of gold, price in US dollars. That is the spot gold on the weekly scale, and the line came to the rescue. It held, and we could be now in a definitive move. Now, if this is an ABC, we're going up. How far it's going to go, I don't know, but it's looking good now. It's looking like it is serious about going up. The momentum is looking good. So we're going to go with it. The DX is under severe pressure. There is every chance in the world that gold and silver would look up, and potentially up in a big way. Okay, again, I don't know how far it's going to go, but let's not worry about that right now. I think it's going at least to test this level, it seems to me. If we exceed this level, we could be talking about a very big rally. Okay, huge rally. I'm going to go to the daily, and we have seen an A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5 down. We had a slight failure here. No question it wants to go higher. You can see the surge. This is, I've been telling you that I would like to see a breakout above this level, and that, as far as I'm concerned, would qualify for a good signal that we have really left the bottom behind us. We got it. We got it. It's just that I'm not quite sure how to go about subdividing this surge. Yes, there could be several ways in which we could subdivide this surge, and right now I would allow for the rally that began from here to continue as a possible third wave. But I don't think Mr. Market is going to leave us without an answer fairly for a long time. We will get an answer and we'll sort it out accordingly. I think that could be actually a 3, and we could be going then sideways for a while before we continue even higher. That's the 15 minutes scale. Here's the chart of silver. And I'm showing you silver along with the Australian dollar, US dollar. And I hope that you understand why I'm doing that. Because in the case of silver, it looks like we have a 1-2 established here. And do you remember what I said about the Australian dollar? This is the Australian dollar in black. That's the monthly scale. You remember what I said about the Australian dollar? I said that we have possibly also a 1-2 here. Moreover, in the Australian dollar, I shared with you something pretty interesting, where a serious rally in the Australian dollar would basically unleash a pattern here that went on for many years, and that is the inverse head and shoulders that we have in the Australian dollar. Do you see that? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Now, do you see the correlation that the silver got with the Australian dollar? Pretty high correlation, positive correlation. Now, I also said that if you run through this neckline, this is what, 7 or 8 year inverse head and shoulders triggered here, it's going to send the Australian dollar absolutely soaring, and as you can imagine, silver is going to fly easily to 50 and potentially a lot higher, so that could qualify as a third wave. So this is very interesting what is building up here, and certainly merits our attention, and the potential is really fabulous in both markets. The potential is huge. So I'm going to take now the Australian dollar out so we can focus on the chart of silver, and I'm just focusing on that. That's already a lot. We get that right. That's massive. Let's have a look at the daily, and I think that we have finished. We have finished seesawing decline here, the correction, with an A, B, C, D, E, which is an A. That's a B. We have come down in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failure. Okay, I think we witnessed a failure. It was very strong, didn't even break lower, and I think that's the surge that is indicating most likely a breakout is on the way. Now, if I get this right, we do have an overhead resistance here, which is pretty tough. That's where it's stalled for now. It's stalled for a minute, but I think it is going to come back. I am not worried about that right now. I think that it has delivered a pretty strong message that it is well up to the job of surging and climbing resistance. This is a 1, 2, that's 3. I think we're in a fourth wave. It's not going to last many days, and it is most likely to continue higher. Now here's the gold bugs index. That's the HUI. And I think that we have also a message here. We have a bottom. I think that the ABC that was in process here is over, and it went on for quite some time. On the monthly scale, you can see it took more than a year. So if we have a new pattern, the new pattern is going to go on for months. Do you understand? Because it relates to this scale, and quite possibly even to a higher scale. Now there could be so many options, and we could spend 1 hour talking about all the options, and we might still not exhaust all the possibilities. So what I suggest we do right now is we focus on our ABC and we say it's going higher. How far it's going to go, I don't know. If it does cross this level right here, then we're talking big scale. Big scale, it could go a lot higher. The rally could become really sensational, but it's not going to happen next week. There's still a lot of work to climb above all the resistance that we have here, but I think we have a breakout. It's there. That's the weekly. It's there. It wants to go higher. We have plenty of signs from the relative indicators, from the momentum. And you can see the inverse head and shoulders busted. It wants to go high. I'm taking this as a 1, 2. It's up in the third wave. Okay, so this index saying, yes, it's looking up. Yes, the likely continuation of the rally is right there. We should trust this. Now, one more index. That's the XAU, the Philadelphia Gold and Silver Sector Index. That's the monthly. Now, this is a complicated chart because it has bits and pieces that are clear and bits and pieces that are not clear. I didn't have time to do comprehensive analysis of all the possibilities here. It seems to me like this is a giant ABC. Yeah, and it's coming up. The potential, of course, when you have a giant ABC and you have a rally, is that it's going to exceed this level. Definitely possible. But I don't know what to do with this. You see? I don't know what to do with this. This is a 1, 2. Did we have a failure here as an ABC failure? I'm not sure. Time will tell. What seems to me like a good option right now is to focus on this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we did have an ABC that is over. The line held. The market halted the slide, and it's coming back. It looks like a good bet that the ABC is behind us and further rally is underway. Let's have a look at the weekly here. You see, I think it is coming up, and we will see it soon stabilizing around here and looking even higher. It left a few gaps on the way coming down. Markets love to close gaps. And I think that will be done also here. Here we go. It's clearly pulling away from this range.
My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here. It takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year. But you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos, okay? So you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here, chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes, recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.